Yeah, exactly. What it do, ski? It's your boy Fail34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Angle season number 1, episode number 8. Last episode, we were having a great, what I thought was a bromance. I had no idea gonna have the brains of Doyle. Eden, editing it got cut off for some reason. But I actually did enjoy the episode here. I thought the way that they balanced, I enjoyed the way they balanced that sort of goofy but serious nature to the general story there, coupled with finally getting to learn a little bit more about Doyle and more of his backstory from his, his ex-wife to insight to how his character is. So I actually did enjoy that episode of the show. Last time in the Buffyverse, Angel went to Sunnydale. He really didn't do all too much in that episode. It was just more of a, like, now Buffy and everybody knows that he's around. So I'm interested to see how Buffy is gonna react to that. Also, I believe episode 9 and 10 are gonna be a double bubble. With that being said, let's just catch up on Angel and then we'll be good to go. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yikes. TikTok. The timer for the next time you can see Buffy.
I need to get back.
Late last night.
He saw Buffy. He was in Sunnydale for 3 days. There's the crabby scowl, the morbid gloom.
Cordelia knows.
Don't do it, Angel!
Listen to me, man. It's not worth it. It's not?
No! Meet someone else. Just...
You two thought.
Doyle did. You know how he always jumps to conclusions. So you avoided her.
There'll always be a part of me, and that's never gonna change. Said our goodbyes, no need to stir any of this up again.
My ex came to town and was all stalking me and then left. And then he didn't even say hello. I'd be a little upset.
Oh! Hello! Oh, shit. I was about to do the ooh, but that's not the right show. Okay, she stumbled into town. Best intro to the show so far. Great joke. And Buffy. Let's get it.
Buffy, what brings you to...
I came to see my father.
Oh.
Thought I'd stop by.
What a surprise. Well, this is Doyle, and he gets visions of people in trouble.
I appreciate her lining that up so whenever he has to explain it, he'll just be like, he had a vision.
It's good too. Can I get you anything?
How about an explanation? What are we playing here?
We're not. I'm not playing anything. I wrestled with this decision. It's kind of a long story.
Had a vision I was in it, you came to Sunnydale? You didn't feel...
Because I felt you were important that I didn't tell you.
I'm a big girl now, Angel. You skulking around, trying to protect me. Unless, of course, I'm in some gigantic fight to the death, which I was...
Feel free to come in.
That was you helping me, wasn't it? In enough time, we should be able to...
Forget.
Yeah.
There's the theme. There it is.
So, go.
The Buffy and Angel show. First, they talk out their differences, and then they punch them out.
Shouldn't we?
This looks like a Power Rangers villain. I'm confused. It's like a samurai.
Friend of yours?
Never saw it before. It's not a vampire. I don't know why you brought that anyway.
Because I know how to use it. Can we just get on with the hunting?
We're keeping score now.
Damn, Angel, you're a little bit more clever and funny nowadays.
I feel weird.
I do too. So I could tell you face to face, not to see me face to face anymore. And I know there's a fly in that logic ointment somewhere, but to each other and really confusing being around you.
No, I meant I felt weird from the demon's blood.
Oh.
Let's just rewind Buffy's little outburst and pretend it never happened.
We gotta figure this out, guys. We have our own spin-offs to
More
manage.
part. No, I can't give you a life or a future or
If
anything.
we let something happen here, we'd want more, and nothing's changed. Only end up having to leave each other again.
Fortunately,
Best case scenario.
yeah, that is a pretty good case scenario.
I was really jonesing for another heartbreaking sewer talk. What if it went up?
Ray knows I can't follow.
But I can.
I don't want you going after him alone. Dive on 2nd near beach, the lone bar.
But the question is, does Angel get an invite to the graduation? I don't know. Here we go. Don't tell me it's bringing Angelus back. No, what is it doing?
I'm alive.
Gave him a heartbeat? He's no longer a vampire?
When they fight,
She killed him. Oops. My bad. It's just dust I forgot to sweep under the rug. Watch it, Doyle. Don't get too close.
He's in the
Hey,
sunlight.
what's
Rose
in
is
the front
wrong.
door from the street? You've got an umbrella.
The jokes are on point this episode.
he's alive, Cordelia.
Alive?
Buffy and I were attacked by some kind of demon.
can't
I wound up with
last.
a pulse in my back. It hurts. I'm mortal now. I have a mortal body.
What does that mean?
I am so hungry.
Look out, he's gonna eat.
Oh my god. Food. This is unbelievable. This is so... Oh.
Chocolate?
All right. We need to focus here. Try and figure
I
out.
love chocolate. Yeah, but not as it turns out, yogurt. Ugh.
Orson.
Cordelia, find Buffy. She's in Santa Monica near the Lone Bar. Tell her I killed the demon. Don't tell her what's happened to me.
Called a Mora demon. They're pretty powerful assassins. Soldiers of darkness kind of thing. There it is.
Blood of
Its
eternity.
blood has regenerative properties.
Which explains what happened to me. It doesn't explain why.
Hey, what difference does it make, man? Fun time. I don't know.
Is it gonna
I
stick?
thought the only way you could be made mortal was if the powers that be stepped.
They could have done this?
We're both on a need-to-know basis here.
I need to know about this.
Powers that be don't live in our reality. But hey, if they turn you into a toad, don't say I didn't warn you.
The gateway for lost souls is under the post office.
Not allowed. I'm just a lowly messenger. You're a warrior. You're in.
We got a lot going on right now.
Come before us, lower beings.
What have you brought us?
Forth and bring no offering.
Do you like leather?
Watch this.
I like time. So little and so much of it.
Wasn't the powers that be that did this?
The powers that be. Did you save humanity? From this day, you will live and die as any mortal man.
Privy to all the attendant.
You are released from your fealty.
That's it. I'm free. They're a little confusing, but I mean, the gist is, it's real.
You're a real boy.
Me either. I mean, what do I do now? I got right.
Well, can we make sure that look? Can we just do the powers that be? We know how they move. They're on their bullshit sometimes. Let's go check on Buffy. Maybe they took a life for a life. I don't know. I still don't buy that, but if that's actually the thing now where it's like, yeah, after this episode, he's just a human for the rest of the series. Kind of interesting throw-in, episode 8, especially after the ring idea. They just rejected that. And what a way to fuck with Buffy. Like, did you do this just because I'm here, Angel? What's your angle? Here we go. And the story continues.
Plant was thriving just this morning. Now look at it. Where she leads, dark forces follow.
Buffy gave it mites.
How else do you explain it? I'm jealous of her. Oh, please.
Just a theory. So, don't they deserve a little happiness after all they've been through?
Let me explain the lore here. Okay, they suffer, they fight. That's business as usual. They get groiny with one another. The world as we know it falls apart.
Anyway, you can't be sure that they're...
Oh, please. They've got the forbidden love of all time. They've been apart for months.
Yeah.
Now he's suddenly human. I'm sure they're down there just having tea and crackers.
At least she's been paying attention to the lore.
I'm really sorry I kissed you like that.
You are?
But not for the kiss itself.
Good. As far as kisses go, I thought it was well above average.
It was incredible. Maybe we'd be asking for trouble, rushing back into things. Not that I don't want to rush.
I mean, you spoke to the oracles, and they did say that you were cured for good. But how do we know that they really speak for the powers?
Or there could be another loophole.
Exactly. And then the two of us are in even deeper, and it's...
It would be smart to wait a while. See if this mortal thing takes.
Exactly.
I don't know what my purpose is. I can't just wedge myself into your life back in Sunnydale. It wouldn't be good for either of us. Not to mention the fact that you just started college. And what about slang? I mean, if you had me to worry about, you might not be as focused.
Are you gonna pull out a pie chart on me now? Because
Due to the trend.
It's not necessary.
I'm not saying I don't want you, Buffy. It's worth the wait to know that it's right. I need to be sure you won't get hurt again.
You know, it's a good thing I didn't fantasize about you turning human only about 10 zillion times. Today would have been a real letdown. So how does the mature plan go?
We stay in touch. Just not...
Literally. Okay. I better.
Right. Remove the temptation.
So we'll talk soon.
Here we go. Guys, do we have to break things? There's a mattress for a reason.
And peanut butter. Preferably crunchy.
Got it.
A perfect yum. You're human for like a minute, and already there's cookie dough fudge mint chip in the fridge.
God, I love food.
What's going on? There was a band-aid on her finger.
Why didn't you ever tell me about chocolate and peanut butter?
By the way, I'm over the whole needing to be mature thing. That time you just spent in the kitchen, that was enough time apart.
Too much.
It's just right.
Angel, you just founded this company based on your vampire abilities. Is this the right move, brother?
Well, this is all working out nicely. I'm out of a job.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
We just started getting
I'm glad
customers.
for Angel. Finally be free to go out and make my own mark in the world.
We had a cat that used to do that.
Well, whatever happens from here on out, at least I'll be able to say goodbye to the bone-crushing, head-wrenching, mind-numbing vision.
We got trouble. It feels pretty amazing.
I'm so glad we didn't magic ourselves out of this. We'll make it work, right?
We will.
Oh, God.
I'm so sleepy.
This is gonna fuck Buffy up for a good half a
But
season.
I still
What?
want to stay awake so this day can keep happening.
make another one like it tomorrow.
Are you sure, brother? This is gonna go south so quick.
Like a normal girl, normal boyfriend. It's perfect.
Figure it out. Just grab the book of Kelsor. You'll read, I'll drive.
You don't got the vampire abilities no more, brother.
I think maybe we ought to bring
Died.
someone a little supernatural. Don't you want to wake the girl?
Not for the world.
Okay, this is not good. Hunger. This isn't your average demon we're fighting here. Nearly licked you before and up deadly. I'm here.
Above us. See, now he's prone to concussions. Can't write those off. Ask for the refund.
Cordelia.
Taking matters into my own hands, organizing a little going out of business sale. Does it even occur to you how this whole turning human thing might affect me?
Regrettably, no. Look,
Kind of
if
a
you know
dick
where he
move,
is, just
Buffy.
tell me.
Oh my god. Like, back is thrown.
The end of days has begun.
Oh, great. Now we've got the end of days to worry about again. Let's go.
Now. Little bland.
Need some salt.
Need salt.
Oh my god. Oh! The villain for this episode is Little Uzi Vert.
Mora Demon said the end of days had begun. What happens to the Slayer when these soldiers come?
What happens to all mortal beings, albeit sooner in her case.
Mora Demon came to take a warrior from your cause, and it succeeded.
You are wrong. He is not a lower being.
There is one way.
24 hours from the moment the demon first attacked you, we'll take it back.
Then none of this happened. Buffy,
Okay. That's fair.
What'll stop us from doing the exact same thing?
Can you carry that burden?
Okay. The all-time theme from the beginning of this episode. Okay. Okay.
I'm guessing that expression isn't because they were all out of fresh OJ at the deli. Where have you been?
I went to see the oracles. More than ever, I know how much I love you.
No, you didn't.
And if I stay mortal, one of us will wind up dead just to protect me. And that's not just bad for you, it's bad for the people we were meant to help.
Whole 24 hours to weigh the ups and downs of being a regular Joe and decide it was more fun being a superhero?
There it is.
I couldn't tell you.
No, it's not enough time.
We don't have a choice, it's done.
Am I supposed to go on with my life knowing what we had?
No one will know but me.
It did, I know it did. I felt your heartbeat.
Buffy.
It's Gigi. Also, I don't know if this kind of got screwed up by him telling her.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget. So, then let's just stick to the plan. Keep our distance until a lot of time has passed. So,
He's like, oh, the speeder on this. See you later.
that was unreal. How did you know how to kill it?
It's a Mora Demon. I've had a lot of time to catch up on my reading. That's it.
You gotta hold that one. You gotta hold that to your chest, you know? Gotta take it to the chin. And that was my And that was my reaction video to Angel season number 1, episode number 8. This one was the Buffy crossover episode. You know what? I actually thought this was a pretty great episode of Angel. Might have been the best one so far here. Love the ideas of what they did here, bringing in Buffy, them having this sort of 24 hours. As the implications were going on, if they were together, things were just going to go downhill, right? Angel would have to be human. He would not be able to sustain Angel and Cordelia Inc. He wouldn't be able to help people, and that's his purpose, to atone for being, you know, this sort of soul, this vampire with the soul or whatever it is, right? It just would not work with the mission statement, though we still got the what ifs, the implications of if him and Buffy did get together. I thought this episode also really landed on a lot of the humor. Teetered on the cringe ever so slightly at points, even with the emotional bits with Buffy and Angel, I thought. But I think in overall, in totality, this episode worked for me. This was a W. Sarah Michelle Gellar's episode, interactions with Angel this episode were pretty great. At points, I did feel like they were sort of like going through it more so than they normally would, like almost like over dialogue between them. Once they started moving the plot forward, we got to learn about the Mora Demon and understanding this stick. Interesting too, I'm not too sure if we've actually seen the oracles before, if they've sort of been mentioned, but it was interesting to see the higher powers in the larger universe. I think that was a really cool addition to this episode. Forewarning for the future, darkness is coming, there are more demons to come, and we don't even know what the implications are going to be if Angel has sacrificed his 24 hours. We know that they sort of can be finicky and can cause problems, so they were saying that, like, they kept saying like he's gonna die, she's gonna die, we're both gonna die, so I don't like that. But I think this as a solo episode, reintroducing Buffy, Angel having to carry that burden yet again. The whole idea of her coming here was the fact that he made this decision on his own, and again, by the end of this episode, he made another decision without her in the know. But this was again, in this time, it was to save her, to save him, and just to save both of them, because I think he is a liability to her. They're both moving on. He's better in Los Angeles alone with his friends, and Buffy honestly is better off in Sunnydale alone with her friends. And when they have to come together, they will. And I think he knows that now, moving forward. If the world's at stake, he'll come in and let her know. But he's gonna have to hold the transgressions and that sort of passive aggressiveness. And you know, it kind of sucks, but I get what they're going with here, and it makes sense. And it would have ruined things if they just had that keep going. So I think as an idea of it being a 24-hour sort of taking back of time, this actually really worked great. And I love that ending right there, you know, with them just sort of, you know, saying goodbye and the time's winding down here. Sort of reminded me of like a Doctor Who episode almost, just the concept of that. But really, I thought that really worked for me. And I loved the some of the humor here, and I think having SMG pop over for a full episode, even though technically she didn't come for a full episode, she's only there for a few minutes. So anyway, guys, that was Buffy the Vampire, oh my god, bruh, chill. Angel season 1 episode number 8. What'd you guys think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. See, what would have happened is if she actually went back to Sunnydale after all this had happened, she would drop out of school and would no longer be the slave. With that being said, that was it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you.